Hey, my name is Paul Idema, and this is a story about how I attempted multiple times to become a certified trainer and went through this entire process and failed multiple times. And how I thought that I wasn't good enough, how I thought that meant that I didn't deserve success, that without this I would have no purpose or I would not be able to continue growing my career. So many moons ago, many years ago, I was working for a consulting firm and I wanted to become a certified agile trainer. So agile is essentially a way of thinking, a mindset around principles and values. And then it has a bunch of practices and frameworks that really empower teams to make better decisions, have feedback loops, and there's lots of learning, which is great. And there's a lot of collaboration. It's a fantastic approach to kind of growing and developing as a community or a small group. Anyway, I was going through this process to become a certified trainer, and I found out through someone I worked with who was a certified trainer that the process involves many steps. Essentially, co-training with other people, who I found some people that were very willing and wonderful. Found some other people that were just straight out no, which was really sad to think about those that were just uninterested in helping others, that this is my brand and I don't want you to hurt it. That was a different story. And I went through that process, got all the hours I needed, wrote up a summary of what my learning was, and went through the whole entire process and essentially failed. So I thought, okay, maybe I'm not supposed to do this. So a year or so later, I went through the process to continue try again, a second time, even talked to some of the people that actually are part of the organization that does this certification to understand better what I'm missing. Went through that process, failed. Tried one more time, went through this whole thing, and then failed one more time. Essentially thought, I'm just not good enough. I'm not worthy of getting this certified training. And so I felt bad for a while. I wasn't sure what I should do. I left that firm, went on to different other companies. Many years later, I was looking to seeing, hey, maybe I should do some kind of certified agile training or certification at some point. Found another organization that was very different in its approach. It was much more around learning. It was much more around support. There wasn't this idea that only a certain amount of people can have it. It wasn't, to coin that phrase, it wasn't an old boys club. And obviously I'm a guy, so, in theory I should have got into the last place. But this other place wasn't like that. And so I had a very different experience. It was very supportive, very encouraging. There was a mentor that kind of walked us through the process. I did it with a partner, and we both became certified agile trainers. And it was really fascinating to go through that experience and understand that, just because you push at something and just because you try for something, doesn't mean it's the right thing. So sometimes throughout my career and my life, I've pushed at things and really been driven and really put in the effort and committed, and it didn't work out. And then usually later, when I do some reflecting, I realize that actually maybe I shouldn't have done it in the first place. Or it's trying to point me somewhere else. Life is trying to point me somewhere else. A higher power, God, whatever you may call it, is pointing me somewhere else. So I hope that whatever your dreams are, whatever you're trying to do, how you're trying to develop as a leader, as an individual, as a contributor to society, as a friend, as a brother or sister, as a spouse, as a father or mother, that you're trying to keep moving forward and pay attention to those signs. And hopefully you'll get where you're going to go. You can do it. Have a great week.